it's a game where I hate playing at Old Trafford. Like, it's probably it's up there with my least favorite grounds to play because I'm so desperate to win because they are such like pricks. Like, I really hate that. I really hate Manchester United fans, and like like obviously we hate Spurs, right? That goes without saying. We hate Chelsea as well, but Manchester United there is a special hate for as well. And it's just like going to Old Trafford, I'm always nervous because I want to beat them, and we rarely ever do.
Yeah. I don't feel as strongly as that. Hey, you've chosen some select words there that I wouldn't necessarily choose, but no, I get what you mean, and I think a lot of Arsenal fans feel the same. For me, the big one's always the North London derby, and I'm sure that's the case for a lot of Arsenal fans. However, growing up, and I'm sure our generation of Arsenal fans have been, we're more used to big Arsenal versus Man United games, whereas newer Arsenal fans, they don't really, unless obviously you're historians and you go through to like 2000, the early 2000s, late 1990s, and obviously do your history in the club, which I'm sure a lot of fans do. They weren't necessarily there to experience the height of Alex Ferguson versus Wenger, and now it's kind of become more about the fans disliking each other than anything else, simply because that meme of two clowns fighting has been, for the past 4 or 5 years at least, Arsenal in the league, Arsenal versus Manchester United. Now, we always can talk about the fact that they haven't won a trophy for, what is it now, 4 years or something like that.
Yeah.
And we could have really enjoyed it even more if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was still there. I'm sure that would have made things a little bit better for us. But on the flip side, for Man United fans, if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer won after all of the stuff we've been saying about him, bloody hell would they run with that forever. I think the thing about Old Trafford is, you're right, we never ever tend to do well there. Obviously, we haven't lost there for a while, but we've only got one win in the past 15 years, which was obviously last year. Or something like that. And the concern is Man United fans and Liverpool fans are the worst when it comes to talking. Like, Arsenal fans, we know our limitations. We know when we're crap. But we kind of, we're the like funniest. We can laugh at ourselves. We don't take ourselves too seriously. Man United fans don't. They're the only team, they're the only fan base in the world who will sit there and say, right, well, we've currently got the best goalkeeper. We've got the best centre-back in Raphael Varane. We've got the best centre-back partnership pre-season with Maguire coming off of the Euros and Varane being signed. We've got the world's best left-back. We've got the best defensive right-back in the league. We've got the best midfielder in Pogba. We've got the best 10 in Bruno Fernandes. And we've got the best player in the world called Cristiano Ronaldo. We also had the best signing, Jadon Sancho, and we have the best youngster named Mason Greenwood, and we've got the best feeder of kids named Marcus Rashford. I just added that in. I just want to say I love Marcus Rashford.
Me too.
I just added that in. However, Man United fans are the only ones that will say all of these things and then sit back and say, well, no, we shouldn't be winning the league.
Yeah, because we obviously, like, I'm pretty sure everyone's seen the debate between Jamie Carragher and Roy Keane, the massive argument that happened on the weekend.
Of course.
And I'm massively with Jamie Carragher on this. It's just like about Ronaldo. It's just like, you sign Ronaldo, they finished second last year, right? You sign Ronaldo and Varane and Sancho, more Varane and Ronaldo than Sancho, but you sign these players because you believe that you can win now. And Roy Keane's argument was, oh, we brought him in to get top 4 and win cups, is ludicrous to me, because like when Arsenal done it with like Aubameyang and when we re-signed Ozil to a new contract, it was to win now. And loads of people were criticising Arsenal, rightfully, because it was just like, well, you're signing these players to try and get top 4. You're not going to win anything, and it has to happen now. But Arsenal didn't do that, and Manchester United at this present moment in time don't look like they're going to do that either. And it's just, we'll get to Ronaldo in a bit because he's always the focus of every conversation when it comes to them when you're playing a team that has Cristiano Ronaldo in it. But yeah, like I just don't. I can't believe they've changed the parameters so much, Manchester United fans. Like it is quite hilarious how much, like, because when Ronaldo joined, they were like, we're going to win the league, or we're definitely going to challenge for the league. And then now it's just like, oh, well, top 4 would be a good season. And I know you have to change your expectations because of like what happens in the season, and they haven't had a good season at all. But I just find it funny that it's just like Roy Keane's now saying, oh, because Cristiano Ronaldo joined, it was to win the League Cup or win the FA Cup.
You don't, you're forget even Varane for a second. Forget him. You don't sign Cristiano Ronaldo to win an FA Cup.
Yeah,
and obviously fans are going to celebrate any trophy, but you're not bringing in arguably best player in the world, at worst second best player in the world, or in history, depending on if you want to consider the likes of like Mbappe, Haaland, Neymar, people like that, and Salah, obviously, who is playing right now like the best player in the world. But you don't sign Cristiano Ronaldo for a Carabao Cup run and you're happy with that. You don't sit there at the end of the season, and if you've won a Carabao Cup and you finished in 4th place and you signed Varane, Sancho and Ronaldo, you can't sit there and say that's been a successful season. At the end of the day, we got absolutely correctly ripped for signing Willian.
Yeah, oh yeah, exactly.
Willian was brought in as part of a win now mentality or a win now mindset that we really shouldn't have been in. They were saying the likes of, oh, you bring in Willian and you finish 8th, that's a disgrace. Absolutely, it was.
Yeah.
Finishing 4th with Ronaldo and Varane, I don't care if Varane's been injured for the past however many months.
Yeah.
You don't bring these guys in and say, all right, yeah, no, I'm happy with finishing 4th. And Man United fans are the only ones that tend to have and say and genuinely believe they have the best players in certain positions, but when you say to them, so then surely you've got the best squad or the best starting 11. Now we don't. Liverpool and Man City are better than us. Which one is it? You can't have 9 of the best players in their positions or 9 of the best things in their positions and then not have the best team. That just doesn't make sense. So them and Liverpool fans talk. Liverpool fans are different because they tend to just make everything about them. Like you could be talking about Arsenal versus Man United and they'll come in and say, well, Liverpool are top of the league. Okay, good for you. But when it comes to Manchester United, like Arsenal fans, we know where we're rubbish. We know our limitations and we can laugh at ourselves. Like we don't take ourselves too seriously, as I mentioned before. Man United fans, even if they win at Old Trafford on Thursday, they will run this to high heaven.
Yeah.
Even if they finish below us.
To the centre. Schuker is there. Can't get his cross in. Maybe Dixon can.